We are live. Welcome back to another episode of At Your Big Age. I am your host, Dionne.
And I'm the ever enigmatic Mr. Fisher.
Hi, Mr. Fisher. How are you doing?
I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
I mean,
life is lifing.
Life is lifing.
We move. I need about 12 hours sleep.
Magnesium.
I'm on that, and zinc as well.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so yesterday was the annual Valentine's Day extravaganza.
Nonsense.
We'll get into that. But today we're going to talk about two things, I think. Like, do men actually really care about Valentine's Day? And at our big age, should we be getting ourselves into a little bit of a tizwas when it comes to the celebration of Valentine's Day? So just off the cuff, what are your feelings about...
How do I feel about it?
How do you feel about it?
I don't care. I think it's a waste of time. I think we only care. I think men genuinely only care because the women care. Mm-hmm. And I think women genuinely only care now because the Americans have made it a thing. So when you see all the petals and stuff, the same way they've made men turning up at baby showers a thing.
Yeah, I don't really like that.
The same way they've made dressing up and going over the top with Halloween a thing. They've made Valentine's Day a thing where everybody's got to try and outdo the other person. And it's long. So for me, and I'm not speaking for every man, because there are going to be men, I really like doing it, and that's you lot's business. But for me, it's a waste of time. It's long. Unless you're in school. If you're a child, then it's different.
When you say child, like
how
young?
16, 17. You know, when you used to get, the teachers used to deliver. I don't know if they did that in your school. But
I was in a little girls' school.
Secondary school. Oh, no. Well, yeah, it's a different kind of thing. But we used to have, like, the classes would have the opportunity to write cards, and then the cards would be delivered to the other year groups and other classes, and it would be a whole thing. But you could do it anonymously, and flowers and chocolates or whatever. So it was that's nice. So obviously, it's part of your development. But as an adult, for me, it's a definite. We just had Christmas. We did. So you want Christmas? You want Valentine's Day?
When you say you,
I'm just broadly. I'm not talking about you. Or
I know,
in particular.
Well, this sounds
just to clarify, before I get hung, drawn, and quartered. But yeah, Christmas. Come on, man. It's just a manufactured. It's nonsense. One day to show someone that you care by showing other people that you care, because it's never anonymous. It's always like everything. Everybody has to share it. People have to see it. Oh my God, you went to that hotel. Oh my God, roses. How many roses? Oh my God, bouquets.
Is that only since the kind of increase in social media?
Probably, but then and maybe it's spoiled it a bit. Because it was never like that before. We're old enough to remember when it was just you'd go somewhere.
And you have dinner.
You'd have dinner, and then you'd go, and you might get lucky. There might be some...
Why would you might get lucky?
You might get lucky. People might eat too much or drink too much. It might get long. Or it's just not that kind of date. But, then you might see your friends the next day. What'd you do anything? Yeah, I went, did this. Oh, yeah, cool. All right, boom. And then you're on to the next one. Now there's too much pomp and ceremony for me in it.
Okay, so I would be inclined to agree.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a caveat. There's a caveat to that.
Wow.
There's a
I
caveat.
mean, there had to be. Go on. I should have took the spud back. Zoop. Go on.
No, so for me, but I think it's easy for me to say this because I had a very good Valentine's Day for like 17 years straight. So now that I'm not in a relationship, I'm not that bothered.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like, I'm just like, oh, okay, well,
Take it or leave it.
I can take it or leave it. But the thing is, I think for me at that time, our anniversary fell on Valentine's Day.
Oh, but then it's different.
Did you get what I'm saying? So, but outside of that, would I really have cared that much about making a big song and dance about it?
Probably not.
Not really. But then at the same time, it's easy for me to say that in hindsight because I've had years upon years upon years of the consistent.
It's long, man. And then I don't even like buying flowers for people anyway. I buy my mum flowers. I don't buy flowers for people. I don't like buying
Why?
flowers. They die.
And okay,
I'd rather buy you a plant.
you said this, but plants can die too.
Yeah, but you have to nurture the plants. If the plant dies, that's on you.
Wow.
You have to look after the plant. So do you know what I mean? If you're whatless enough to, not you, but if you're whatless enough to make
Okay,
the
but
plant,
I'm a little bit triggered because
Hold on,
I've got
'cause
I've got 3 dead plants at home.
Boy, I don't know what to tell you, innit? if someone gives you a plant as a sapling,
Maybe we're not just all green
and it
fingered.
don't have to be. All you got to do is water it and keep it by the sunlight.
No, it's
And
not
talk
that
to
easy.
them. If you allow that plant to die, that's on you. I'm not gonna go and spend. Do you know how much roses cost? Like £10, and they last how long?
£10 if you're lucky.
The last time I bought a rose, I'll tell you exactly. The last time I bought someone a rose, it was 1999.
Wow.
Hold on, it's my daughter's mum. I think I might be wrong, but this is one of the times that sticks in my head. If I'm wrong, hold on. It was 1999. It was like no, wait. It was either
And they say
99
romance is dead.
Trocadero, or it was 97 round about Leicester Square times. So it's either 97 or 99. Unless I've done it, I might have done it, but those 2 times stick in my head. And those 2 times it was about them street vendors
Yeah.
would come and say, oh, you look like a lovely couple. Buy yourself and they stick it on you. You can't say no because you look like a chief. So you have to spend it in it. So but other than that, nah, I don't buy flowers for people. It's long. I don't believe in it.
Okay, so I find that really stressful.
What? That I don't buy flowers.
Yeah.
It's long, man. My mum gets flowers because she likes those things. She's old. So Mother's Day, she might get a little something.
Yeah, but if your partner likes flowers,
I let them know from the outset. I don't buy flowers. I buy flowers I might buy flowers for the for the house.
okay.
Not often.
Mm-hmm.
Once would you see it. Oh, the nice color. You might buy it. Put it on the table for a bit. I'm not buying flowers like here. I'm not paying to have flowers delivered. In this era economy, you're mad. Flowers to deliver. Oh, they look really nice. Take a couple pictures and they die.
Okay, but before
That's
this current economic crisis,
you get a plant. I'll buy you a pet. I get you a goldfish.
it was goldfish.
You have to look after it again. You got to nurture it.
Okay,
Can't nurture roses.
I don't agree with Kieron on
I mean, most women don't.
on that.
if we're going to be honest, I don't mind it. It's fine. I will not be swayed on this either.
No, I'm not even going to try and sway you. I guess I'm just trying to understand what because lots of things don't last. So
Yeah. I'd rather buy things that last, like Valentine. And I have bought things for people on Valentine's Day, but
right.
you might get jewelry
Oh, okay.
or something because then it lasts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's been times I've bought stuff.
you're not like a complete Valentine's bar humbug.
No, historically I'm not. I probably am now, but in the past I'm not. No, I don't do it, but you might get on the 13th. I'm like, yeah.
On the 13th.
Yeah, like here.
On the
On the 15th, yeah.
just not on the actual day.
On the day. You might,
Okay.
no.
So let's dig into that a little bit because I feel like a lot of men generally have this. Some men kind of mirror the same kind of stance as you. So what particularly is it? Because you just said you'd rather give it on the day before or the day after, not on the actual day. Are you fighting against the machine?
What is the machine? Where's Valentine's Day come from?
Well, it's commercialism. I mean, if we talk about the historic aspect of it, there are links back to
some pagan
rituals. Yeah, some pagan rituals.
It's a pagan thing. I'm not in it.
Yeah, so it does have links back to that. But then obviously Christianity came in and there's Saint Valentines or whatever and they made that into a whole thing. But from memory, and don't quote me, but I do recall many moons ago reading about how due to the timing of it, they would sacrifice children, let their blood, drink it, all that kind of stuff. And that's where the whole red essence of it comes from. I will fact check that and I'll put it
somewhere along the bottom.
Yeah. But so for me, I think once I learned that, I was a bit like, well, I never go where the pagans go. However,
Was that a Bashment song?
yes.
Is that, for real?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow, I've never heard that before.
It?
No, it just sounded something that would be an bashment tune.
Yeah, I'll play for you afterwards.
Wow.
But yeah, so for me, I didn't really care that much. But what I will say though is, like, I was talking to a girlfriend the other day, and she was like, "Oh, you know, I don't think I'm gonna get any flowers this year." And I was like, "Me either. I want some flowers." But then I had to kind of really say to myself, but what do you want the flowers for? Because I get flowers quite regularly anyway.
All right. Chest, bring it down now.
No. I'm just someone who...
Chest is high.
No. How's my chest high? I'm just generally someone that likes flowers. So...
You buy yourself flowers?
I'll buy myself flowers, and I also receive flowers as well. So I like flowers. Like, I will buy flowers for my mood. I might buy some yellow roses just because it looks nice. I might buy some pink ones.
You got a subscription? You can get from Freddie's Flowers.
No.
There are other flower subscription services available.
No.
But yeah, they just send you a box of flowers every day.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Every week.
Yeah, no, I'm not that dedicated. Like, for me, it's just more a case of, like, if I get them, I get them. But sometimes, like you said, you just want to put them on your dining table, whatever.
Yeah, that's rare.
Okay, no, so it's not that rare.
That's rare for me. It's very rare. I might have done it like a handful of times.
It's nice to have fresh flowers.
Normally, when Tesco's have some on sale.
Yeah.
You're like, Tesco Club Card.
Mm-hmm.
Beep.
So anyway, getting back to the matter at hand, why do you think there's like a difference between men not caring
and women caring?
Disney
and stuff. You lot grew up on this whole princess thing. A lot of you lot are still got hung up on I want to be treated like a princess.
But what's the problem with that?
But a lot of that is flowers and love language nonsense.
Love languages is not nonsense.
You know how I feel about all this stuff. But all of this in the cultural pot leads us to where we're at now, where women will get mad if the guy they are with, some women will get mad if the guy is not really, and most guys don't care. We don't care about Valentine's Day. We don't care. We care because you know what it is? We don't want to hear noise. So it's easier to gift someone something and do that hot. How many times, watch now, when we look back and see all the Valentine's posts after I've said this, look at the sorrow in a lot of these guys' eyes. Yeah? They're not happy. Yeah? All they wanted to do was gift something and chill. There's probably football on. There's other things they could be playing COD with the man them. They could be sleeping, overtime, whatever. And if you look at the sorrow in their eyes when they're sitting there looking like this, like I'm tired, like a hostage.
Okay.
Yeah? They're just doing it because they don't want to hear the noise that will come if they don't do it. Or such and such's man got her this, but you never got me nothing. We never did anything.
Do you think some men feel this way because it's not reciprocated?
What's not?
So, because you know, usually it is the man to buy you the flowers, he'll take you to dinner, you might go spa, you might go hotel, you might get flown out, whatever the situation is. Excuse me.
I'm laughing at the flued out.
You might get flown out. So, you know, people tend to get engaged on that day and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, do you think men don't care because they are not lavished with the same gifting and attention as...
Because what are you going to lavish us with?
Yeah, but what do you want?
I'm not speaking for every man, but I don't know, what's the male equivalent of flowers? A trim. You're going to pay for my haircut. It's different. Like, what... Do men care about spas? Probably not. Like, it's not... It's that way because it's always been that way. So to change it now wouldn't make any sense. There are probably men that do like to be pampered and stuff. Cool, that's fine. But are we going to get to a point where the women of the world are going to be doing the most for the men on Valentine's Day? Probably not.
Could it not just be equal?
I don't think, and it probably is. Sometimes it is. When you see some stuff, maybe sometimes it is equal. But I think if we had to put a percentage on it, I'd say at least 65% of the men in the world couldn't give a monkeys about Valentine's Day. They genuinely couldn't care.
Do you care? Have you always not cared? Do you participate?
See?
Okay, so what could a woman do for you for Valentine? Because I think this is what the problem is as well. Is because, like, for example, you just said, I don't want anything. You're going to give me a trim. But then again, I feel like genuinely when it comes to gifting men, they get upset when they get socks or they get...
Yeah, because socks is a mug off. Who's going to get... That's what your nan gives you for Christmas. Socks. Oh, here's a pair of socks. You boy, that's it. Like, you don't have to... If you know your man, you know what to get them. You know what they're into. They might like football. They might like a particular drink. They might... Whatever. If you gift your man socks or some kind of undergarment, not even a t-shirt, a pair of socks, that's a mockery. You might as well have not bothered, because that shows very little. A, you're paying no attention to the guy, and B, you couldn't really be bothered. You're just doing it for the sake of doing it. So you can say, well, I got you something, where's mine? Yeah? There's very little effort in that. But then when I say effort, you don't have to go, I'm not expecting like a Rolex or, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not expecting anything, but if you know the person that you're with, you know that there's always something small you can get them that they will class as something big. Yeah? Without you having to do the most. So yeah, hold that. That's for you.
Okay. So you lot didn't let me finish.
Go on.
Because socks was just the first one that came out of my mouth. I don't advocate giving people socks. But what I'm saying is that...
If you got socks yesterday, I'm sorry.
What I'm saying, is that I just asked you, what is it that you'd appreciate? And you're like, I don't know. What would you appreciate?
I don't think it's anything in particular. Because I'd appreciate if you did this all year round rather than
One day.
No, absolutely.
So for the 1 day,
I'm easy in it.
I don't know why.
You just don't care. Because the thing is, like I say, there's always these discussions about, women get men really poor, rubbish gifts.
They do sometimes.
And blah, 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 blah. So as we have two men in the room, for next year, if a woman wants to gift her man,
Paintballing.
Paintballing.
Do you know what I got that was the best gift ever? I got a tin with my name on it because I love tea. And on the tea bags, on each tea bag, it said a quote that I always used to...
See it there?
So like thoughtful.
Right.
See that there?
There you go. Right.
I don't even know how she thought to do that for.
There you go. You see? Something minimal,
But thoughtful.
thoughtful, because she knows the person. Right? You're going to ask, there were women that I want a Birkin bag, or I want a pair of lubes, or I want to go to the Shard. I don't eat anything on the menu. I'm a particular vegan, but I want to go to the Shard so I can take that picture that everyone's taking in front of that window with that landmark in the background at the exact time, so the sun is there, so I get the perfect picture, and I can hashtag it reels and do a whole reel saying, this is what happened on Valentine's Day, and do the whole rose thing in the hotel. It's nonsense, man. It's nonsense. Everyone just does things. It's keeping up appearances at this point.
So, but at our big age, do you really think...
Yes, people our age are doing it. I think people our age are doing it more.
Really?
Yeah. I expect this from the young. I expect youngsters to try and stunt on each other. I expect it. 35 and up, we shouldn't really be doing it, but we are still doing it. Yeah? And it's very apparent as well, because there are people that will have no indication that they have any partner, any man, January through the first week and a half of Feb. As soon as February 14th comes, everybody's out on it. All the women are out on a date. Everybody's staying in hotels. There's roses everywhere. There's more roses than Rome. Yeah, when Caesar's walking through. Everywhere there's roses. Everywhere. And in March, April, May, June, summertime, you don't see them again. Just in case dates. Break glass in case of emergency.
Yeah,
and
but
take
then,
me out.
but then, men need to be a bit more discerning, because if a woman you've been trying to holler at is now all of a sudden from the second week of January showing keen interest, the likelihood is that she just wants a Valentine's Day.
But the game is the game, isn't it?
The
game is the game. The game is the game.
But like, I guess what I'd say to the viewers is, why does it matter?
What?
If you're by yourself on Valentine's Day and you're single, what is the big deal?
Because it's you know what it is. It's there are certain like points now where if you don't have this, and this, so everybody can see you have this, and this, then you're not winning in life. You're not doing anything.
But that's
is one of them.
But that's nonsense, though.
No, but this, of course, it's nonsense. It's BS. But a relationship is one of them. Kids to some people is one of them.
Yeah, true.
Owning your own home is one of them. Even though we know in this climate it's virtually impossible for anybody to own anything, like bricks and mortar wise. Assets, being your own boss. There's steps, right? So if you when Christmas comes, everybody's in matching pajamas. When summertime comes, everybody's flown out. Yeah. When Valentine's Day comes, everybody's staying in the shower taking pictures with roses. When certain artists come over, everybody's talking to this artist and in pictures with this. So that everybody's trying to 12 months in a year, everybody's trying to hit the same target so they can show everybody, I've done this, I've done that, I've done that. And Valentine's Day is one of those. Because Easter, no one puts. What happens at Easter? Your kids get chocolate.
Yeah.
But you don't see it You don't see it. You don't see it online. You don't see people dressing up as the Easter Bunny and doing egg hunts with their kids. And it's probably happening, but no one cares. No one cares about it. So you're not going to see it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the minute someone buys their own house, what's the first picture you see? Keys. Like, come on. Or someone buys a ticket to go Dubai or something for the first time. What's the first thing you see? The passport with the ticket in it. So with the numbers blacked out. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're just doing it so other people can see it's happening.
So basically what you're saying is that people are partaking in these activities just for validation from other people that
100%
probably don't even really care.
Yeah, you're doing things for people that don't matter. Simple as that. Like, simple as that. Sad, but it's true.
So, okay. Because it's the day after Valentine's Day now. So
the dust has settled.
Valentine's Day yesterday was Tuesday.
Everyone's rubbing their head, looking at their credit card statements, thinking, shit.
But again, but the thing is, I say, like, realistically, like, if you're a parent, you got your kids at home, yada yada yada. Realistically, were you going out on Tuesday? Probably not. So chances are you might have to shift your Valentine's celebration to the weekend. Now, at that point, again, do we really care?
What?
Even at that point?
Yeah, of course I do.
It only cares to the people who care about the actual, I don't know what to call it. Like, they're not just doing it just for the day. They might celebrate it.
It's the optics. It's the optics. Because, yeah. There are optics. There are people.
After the 40,
no one cares.
Yeah.
doing it for the picture is irrelevant.
Yeah, no one cares. Facts. Facts. And if there's no picture, you're going to, and your clock is, there will be people that you've got on your thing that when you look at this now, they've been together for forever. They're not going to post nothing Valentine's Day related. They'll be at home. They'll have a wicked Valentine's Day, and no one will see anything.
And you know what? And that's so true, because even when I think back, I never, even like BBM days, like I never did the whole, this is what I've
got for Valentine's
done, or this is what I've got.
It's mad.
Because to me, it just became so regular and just like...
Yeah, this should be standard stuff. If it matters to you, it should be standard stuff throughout the year.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. If you like getting gifts unannounced, you like flowers, you like things. If the person that you're with knows that, and that's your person, then they're going to do that regularly. The people that don't, the people that make it a big deal on the 14th, you're not used to nothing. Yeah? Facts. Because if you were used to it, it's standard. It's like buying a bottle of champagne in a club. If you're used to it, that's standard. If this is something you're new to, you act up so everybody has to see me doing this. It's the same principle for it right the way out. If you're used to flying first class, you don't take a picture of the ticket. If you're used to matching pajamas and big presents under your tree, the rest of the world doesn't see it because this is standard. You're used to it. So for you, it's normal. You don't need to stunt. This is how I live. But the ones that are stunting on any particular day where there's a big thing, you just be an extra, man. And you're not used to nothing.
Can I go on silent? It's
Sorry, that's just, I don't. Yeah, my bad.
It's because it's registering.
Bing. I put it on silent as well. It's the bloody Instas, man. Sorry. Bing. Tell me off.
DMs blowing up.
It's not DMs. It's not DMs. Yeah, DMs. It's work-related stuff, actually.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah. So that's my take on it. Anyway, I'll get flack. I don't care.
The thing is, I don't really feel like you can get flack for it. But as you brought up love languages, as we opened up, now at the end of the day, your partner's love language could be
pointless gift giving.
Receiving gifts alongside words of affirmation, right? So therefore, when it comes to Valentine's Day, a card with, loving words and a gift is going to literally do a lot for her. Whereas, for example, someone like me, my top 2 love languages are acts of service and physical touch. So not to say that I don't like gifts, but I'm going to probably appreciate that stuff more than a gift. But whilst I say that, there is just, I guess, a normal expectation. I should just get flowers.
Expectation, you see? The mother of all arguments, expectations.
Yeah, but if you love me and you know that I would appreciate it, why would you not?
I get a spider plant.
I killed that too.
I'm serious. Are you really bad with plants? You killed 2 of them. Oh man, how?
I don't know.
They last forever. How you kill a spider plant?
I don't know. I repotted it and then it just.
You water it.
Of course.
Overwatered it.
No, I didn't.
Was it by heat?
No, it was on my desk in my bedroom, and I repotted it. She didn't like it, and then she was doing okay, and then she just.
What other plant did you kill? You're going to say you killed another generic black plant that everyone's got in their house?
Aloe vera.
Oh my god! How? Don't they grow in the desert or something? How you kill that?
Aloe vera, peace ivy. Is it peace ivy?
The one with the big.
Yeah.
The like kind of firm leaves. It's in every black grand's house. You know the I don't know the name of it, but it's just them plants live forever. And
a snake plant.
Yeah, no more plants for you.
No, but I'm gonna restart my plant journey this year.
And do a YouTube. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel.
How to kill plants.
Dionne grows. Like, share, subscribe.
So yeah, if anybody wants to
give her tips on how to keep her plants alive.
No, if anybody would like, to gift me anything, a plant would be fantastic because I am trying to.
With some directions.
It's not me. I don't know what it is. It's not me.
Wild, That's wild.
I know. It's kind of bad vibes, and I'm not. And the thing is,
it does.
I am like the least bad vibes person.
Not to plants.
Yeah. So okay. Well, that made me feel great, Kieron.
It's all right.
Thanks.
Because in summary, Valentine's Day is long. Don't participate in it unless you genuinely care. If you don't care, don't be pressured into it.
I think I agree.
Societal.
I think
pressures.
Yes. We have to understand that things like Valentine's Day are very much a commercial operation that is designed for you to spend as much money as you can. I mean, the benefits are it helps the economy because the restaurants get fully booked. The
Shard's fully booked.
The flower industry, they get helped out. The card industry. So, it's helping a lot of different sectors. But at the same time, The most important thing is that you love yourself. That's the key. Love yourself. And you're not going to care about Valentine's Day.
all.
It's not going to matter. It's one day. There's 364 days where you can either love yourself or someone can show you their love and appreciation. However, I would just say if your missus or the person you're seeing does appreciate flowers, I think just do it. Do we agree?
Yeah. I don't agree, but yeah, cool.
No? Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, well, that's it from us for this episode. We'll see you next week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your comments. And
Yeah, look out for Dionne's plant page.
Yeah, my plant page. And it's a wrap. Hit the button.
That is wild.